Okay, so Desolatoermagic, this is a video for you. I've been watching your content, and all you do is speak crappily about anyone that plays the meta, and anyone that runs any meta cards. So, any good cards that are made, you build, and you said it yourself in your videos, you build decks to combat the meta because the meta is too unfair or unbalanced. You hate every card that is made to make Standard a more competitive format. So you run a card, or you run a deck that combats the meta. You realize that that's how a lot of decks are born, right? That's how a lot of meta decks are born. Like, let me say something. That's why cards are printed too, by the way, just saying. Run a Bread is a deck that's been in the meta, even after rotation set, is still one of the top decks in the meta. They gave us a very good answer that a lot of the times shuts down the deck 60% of the time. I'm sure you've heard Authority of the Consoles. That card shuts down Run a Bread 80% of the time. So just because you do not like the meta does not cheapen the fact that other players in the meta still enjoy playing the meta. And I understand that you are allowed to have your own views on things, and that's fine. But do not go around insulting people in WotC just because you don't like certain aspects of the game. I myself, I hate Marty Vehicles. Marty Vehicles has been dominant since it came out, and is still one of the top decks in the meta. However, I understand it's a good deck, I understand people have been playing it for a while, and I understand that people do not like to change. If they've dropped so much money on a deck, they're going to want to play that deck. And just because it's a meta deck does not make them crappy people just for playing it. But anyways, I was watching a video of yours. I used to be a fan, and then I just got tired of you ripping on everyone. I was watching the video of whenever they banned Smuggler's Copter, Reflector Mage, and... oh god, what was it? Smuggler's Copter, Reflector Mage, and... oh, there was another card. Smuggler's Copter, Reflector Mage... can't think of it. Oh, Emrakul. And you said that the only reason that Reflector Mage should get banned is because of Panharm. You do realize the decks that were running Panharm, they did run Reflector Mage because it was a nice combo. You get 2 triggers, it's Panharmonicon. You know what it does. However, the reason they banned it, they even stated, and you read, that it was because of Blue-White Flash. Now, they intentionally nerfed a deck that was controlling the meta, yet you still rip shit on them for banning it without mentioning Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon was not the deck that busted the card. The card was busted because you could turn through Reflector Mage their turn 2 play, and then let them play whatever, and then next turn, you could Fatal Push, or not Fatal Push, it was Fatal Push. You could Fatal Push one of their creatures, and I know that I was running Esper. It's weird, it's not Blue-White Flash, but I like Esper. So, they would run out Fatal Push, and kill their whatever turn 3 they had. And then turn 4, because I would play Evolving Wilds, so Fatal Push to turn 3. Then their turn 4 comes around, they cast their card that you probably bounce back to their hand, then you can Spell Queller it. And then you get to bash it for 4. Like, that combination of cards was way too powerful. So they solved it by getting rid of one of them. And I know they could have got rid of either one. And in some arguments, Spell Queller is the better card to get rid of. However, I agree with most of the choices that WotC makes. I did not think Reflector Mage was too powerful. I think the deck it was played in was too powerful. I played Siege Runner when it was a popular card. That doesn't make me a bad player just for playing a good card. I kind of recorded this on a whim. It's very late. You can see I'm tired. My hair's all messy. Like, I just had to get my opinion out. No one's probably even going to watch this video. But Desolatoermagic, you're the type of person that enforces their will on their fan base and creates animosity in the Magic community. And that's not okay. Like, casual players could go to FNM and have fun no matter what. But for the players that like to hone their skills at FNM and then go to different tournaments like GPs or Opens or anything like that, then let them play the meta. Don't judge them for playing the meta. Like, you like to have fun playing Magic, so let other people. That's all I have to say.